You know, it looked familiar though.
Yeah, but you don't know where it's from though.
Where's it from?
Think about it. Woo!
Where was it from? I saw it before.
It's Ric Flair from wrestling.
Oh, obviously.
What you mean?
I do. I know I saw him do that. Because Charlotte did that at one point.
Yeah, because she ill. I never seen her.
She didn't do the thing. She just said woo. She didn't do the whole routine thing.
She just says woo.
She said woo one time, like doing like wrestling with somebody. Because I remember her dad was by her side at one point.
Man, I know, but she
was doing
I
it.
don't want to see her to do it because it probably make me cringe. First of all,
it did. It made me cringe.
Like it's like a fucking bitch. Like,
Cause she was.
yeah. But you know what I mean. Like
I know.
It's just
like that's a him thing, not a
it's
like.
lame. Like it's lame. Nobody want.
Well, she ain't do that shit for long.
Nobody want to hear that, man. Like, ha! What?
You shut up.
Damn.
Damn.
No, I did. I was trying to turn off the
what?
Turn off the refrigerator. Nobody want to hear that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you can't hear that shit.
It don't matter. Who cares? Pardon the interruption.
You don't want to start over?
No.
Whatever.
You want to?
It don't matter.
It don't matter. We don't gotta start over. Who cares? I messed up the lights. It is what it is. It is what it is. Not that it's that important. But anyways, so we had a choice today about what we just want to talk about in this video. You know, it's just for fun. It's nothing serious. It's nothing serious. We're just gonna talk about Derrick Jaxn. I don't know if anybody looking at this know who Derrick Jaxn is.
No, I thought we was gonna do the anime.
I'm just making a point. We might make a video about this Derrick Jaxn crap because Derrick Jaxn is an idiot officially. I don't even like him. I don't follow him. He's an idiot.
Canceled.
Yeah, he's done.
His wife almost there though.
His career is done, and yeah.
We'll talk about that a little later. Cause I definitely want to get into that, especially with.
But yeah, we're gonna talk about a certain somebody. You know, joining the anime world. You know what I'm saying? Coming in the anime club. You know, being a weirdo. You know, enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna be out here wearing Naruto clothes real quick. So,
y'all would never catch me wearing no Naruto.
I'm gonna be dressed up. I'm gonna be Sasuke. She gonna be Sakura. She don't even know that. She don't even know nothing about that yet. But it's
I'm still learning. Okay.
All right. She about to be Chi-Chi. I'm gonna be Goku. So, no, you bowman. You got an attitude. What are you doing? Hell no.
What? Whatever.
Anyways, so the last anime that we just wrapped up.
Right.
Was Death Note, one of the best animes of all time, hands down.
So far for me, I'm gonna say I put that second on the list because first for me is Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
Okay, because one day, the reason why I started watching anime was one day I was what? Was you going to work? Was I going to work?
You was going to work.
I was on my way going to work. And this guy over here was just, he always just throwing animes and whatnot when I'm about to leave, and then I just so happened to sit there waiting for my bus to come, and then I'm looking at this one part in the anime in Attack on Titans where these giants was attacking the villains, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, ew, I ain't never seen no shit like that. And then I'm just looking, and I'm just like, yo, what happened? Like, what's going on? What's like, and you was just like...
It was season 3, like near the end of season 3 I was on.
And I'm just looking like, yo. And then he was about to pause it because he was going to walk me to the bus. I said, wait. Like, let me watch the rest of it. He was like, no, you got to start from the beginning. I'm like, all right. So then, what, a week later?
Yeah, we got started.
And I was hooked. Like,
I was already about to wrap up season 3. We going to watch season 4. You know, the new season started off, but you know. We Team Dub over here. I've been Team Dub. A lot of my friends always get mad at me for wanting to watch English Jones.
Like my sister, she told me to. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Like,
I'll read it if I'm really into a show, like, and I really want to watch it. I'm gonna watch it sub. Like, if I really want to, but to be honest, I'm gonna just wait for the dub. And I know some dubs sound so cringy and so whack. I know because I got a few animes that sound terrible in English because I watched them in sub and I watched them in English and I'm like, this is bad. Like,
It don't even fit. Like
this acting is garbage. But
Weird.
anyways, yeah, we waiting for season 4 of Attack on Titan. We should probably do reviews on that. That'd be nice.
Oh yes.
We should do episode reviews every time we watch episode.
Yes. Boy, this guy really got me hooked. Like, it was that first, and then the second one was Dead Man Walking Land or something.
Dead Man Wonderland.
Wonderland. Okay, listen, bear with me here because I don't remember characters' names sometimes. He has to tell me sometimes. But I be knowing what's going on, okay? I'm not saying I'm a pro, I'm officially an anime girl. No, it's just, I just was really sleeping on anime and I didn't realize how good it was.
I saw, well, it's a lot of posts.
Because I don't want to be typical. For one, it's like, don't get me wrong, I wasn't trying to be typical with, oh, I do know anime because I know Dragon Ball Z, I know Naruto. No. It's because, for one, I was forced to watch these things when I was little. I had brothers, okay? I wasn't glued to that joint when I was young. It was on TV. Boom. Those are the only 2 animes I know of. I don't know nothing about those. Till he started introducing me to certain things. I'm like,
Listen,
what?
Man.
What?
In my world. In my world. I mean, just anybody who watches anime, we all know that Dragon Ball Z ain't really that good. Naruto ain't really that good. One Piece ain't really that good. There's way worse, way deeper, way more action, way more story, way more complicated stuff out here to watch that's way more entertaining and not so corny and cliche. Like,
It's like,
oh man, like,
it's like, I don't know. That was crazy. And then
what
the only, what was it? It was that. Remember that toxic.
we watched Dead Man Wonderland, Death Note, Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
The joint called Rumbling Hearts. That was like the first. Well, actually, no, we watched Clannad.
Yeah.
Clannad.
No. It was Attack on Titan first, and then it was Clannad.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, Clannad was like the first room. I was about to say Rumbling Hearts.
This dude
Rumbling Hearts
really had me watching that shit because he was like, "You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it." Now, first time I watched it, I'm like, "This is Soul Dragon." Soul Dragon. He was like, "A lot of animes is gonna be Dragon, but you gotta watch it. You gonna see why."
We know this.
Blah blah blah.
We know this.
So I was like, "All right, fine. I'm watching it." Tears, sadness, and I'm like, "Why did you make me watch that?"
We should spoil it, but we're not gonna spoil
I
it.
ain't gonna spoil it, but he ruined it for me.
Listen,
Just like you
I ain't
did
ruined
when
nothing.
the
What
star,
are you talking about?
not ruined it, but you really made me sad because I'm like, you really was determined for me to watch this so the end of the show I'd be
Because
sad.
that's the point. Like,
Just like The Star is Born, I was slobbing in that.
Star is Born is a good movie.
I know, it was a great
Lady
movie.
Gaga, and I forget boy name.
I don't know if they knew, but props to y'all. But but still, like that, and then it was you said Rumble Hearts, right?
Rumbling Hearts, yeah. Rumbling Hearts is the most toxic anime I ever.
Oh my gosh, that was the first toxic anime.
Before the word toxic was even used the way it is now.
That
I watched
was
that.
it was better than Love and Hip Hop. Okay, to me, Bad Girls Club.
Okay.
I swear to God, every girl I would probably recommend them watch it because that had me like.
It's just because
I felt like when I was watching it, when we both was watching it, I felt like he was like my best friend, like my girl best friend. I was like, bitch.
You know, that makes me look bad. I'm saying that makes me look bad.
Really? But you call me bro.
That makes me look bad.
Bye.
Wow. I can call you bro.
No, because that's how good it was. Like, that's how it would make you feel. Like, say you're watching with your brother or boyfriend, and that's how that anime will make you feel. Like, it will make you feel like you're watching it with your girl best friend. Y'all like, what? Fuck
you
that.
make me sound like a bitch. Right?
You wasn't. You was sitting there.
Wow.
But that's what I'm telling you. That's what it made me feel like. Because you was like, you don't like it, and all this other stuff. It was crazy. Whatever.
Anyway,
like,
no, that joint crazy.
It was crazy.
There's not a lot of romance anime for the record. Whoever checking this joint out, there's not a lot of romance anime that get that deep into like relationships. Like, it's always like the typical like, oh, she's secretly in love with this guy. This guy's
he
secretly
likes
in love with this
her.
girl.
They get
the
together.
girl disappear or die,
all that stuff,
or he grew up and they grew apart over the years and now they coming back together and they don't recognize each other.
It's a happy
happy end. Like yo,
no that
Rumbling Hearts is like yo.
I didn't know who. I was yelling at the TV. Okay, he can tell you. I was like, exactly. Oh no, they didn't. Child, just watch it. Okay, watch it. And oh wait, what was before we forget the one on anime? It was one I voluntarily watched without him telling me, cause that's out. It was something about the foster kids one. That was one I would watch on Netflix. And then the kids and the mother thing. And then
Promise Neverland. Yo.
Shout
out to my man Barrington for sending me that joint. For me to watch it. But yeah, Promise Neverland.
That's
it's like kids in an orphanage and they find out the mom is like raising them. Like I can't say too much because that's actually the plot.
Right, for real. They dig deep into that joint, but that joint was crazy. And I don't know what the other one was called. The one I voluntarily watched.
I lose my phone.
Right.
My phone. I don't know what that was called.
It start with an A. But I voluntarily watched that because that was pretty good to me. That was more about friendship wise and stuff.
Yeah.
I did like that. It was like more about friendship and letting go and all this other stuff, or learning to accept.
What's this on your my list? You trying to watch Demon Slayer?
Shut up! Why you on my list?
I'm trying to look for the damn.
Violet. What is it called?
Violet Evergarden. Oh yeah,
that's something I watched. That before I even me and you. That's like way before I started watching that. But that was pretty good. I gotta rewatch it because I gotta remember what happened and stuff. But let me look it up. Because it's still there.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, Promise Neverland. What else did we watch? I think that's it. I think that's it. Oh, Anohana, the flower we saw that day.
Yeah.
We saw that day. It's on Netflix. It came out in 2011.
That was pretty good. And then the one I want us to watch next, now that we watched Death Note, is Erase.
You trying to watch Erase? Now I told you Erase is Shrek Swamp Stories.
Okay.
But no, Erase, yeah. I never watched that, but that's like a real hot anime, real popular.
Yeah, I've seen the percentage on Netflix, so I was like, we think we should watch that and look into that. So, yeah, that's the next anime we're gonna watch. But anime nowadays. Before I left the social media life or whatnot, before I was like kind of seeing people like, oh, what's a good anime to watch, or anybody want to give me, like, first of all, my thing is this, okay, I know you introduced me to anime, you was like, yo, like it, blah blah blah, fine, I'll watch it, I gave it a try. Now to me, it's like, don't try to become an anime fan and then asking people what you should watch. You should find what interests you first. Read, read what the descriptions say on the anime, and then be like, this looked pretty interesting, because that's what I wanted to do. And I was like, because he made a list for me the things I should watch. Right. But I made my own list, like, this looked interesting.
All that matters make me proud, like. Watch your own stuff.
Like, just find something that interests you also. Don't exactly, because that's just you trying to be in a wagon.
Because like, One Piece ain't all that.
Yeah, like, cause it's
like. I love Naruto, let me Dragon Ball Z to the day I die.
But it's like, that's not all. That's not.
All that, man.
That's the joint is like, for one, they need to end that shit. Like, for real.
But yeah, I mean, it's just now, it's different now because you got rappers making bars about making references to anime, and you got this dude named in the UFC named Israel Adesanya, I think it's how you say his name, whatever. He makes anime relevant to MMA people who may not watch anime because he does his little poses in his Naruto and his Dragon Ball Z crap and all that. Like, it's just different now because we live in a time where being a nerd and being a weirdo is like being cool, more accepted. But I went through hell for my anime, dog. Like, I went through hell for my anime, man.
It's okay.
But
you wasn't faking. You've been
riding for my anime, man. Like,
it's okay. I know, I'm glad. For me, I'm glad I ain't never made fun of nobody watching anime because I never really cared to it. What you watch. Why am I making fun of you about?
Out with people.
What? But I didn't know though. That's the thing, because I didn't care too much to pay attention about that. Yeah. So it's like, you watch what you watch. Why get made fun of something that you watching? Like, okay, I can clown all these people, girls and guys, for watching Love and Hip Hop because that joint is script. Like, that's super script. That's even worse for me than anime. Two, I would clown people. I think not recently, but I'll clown people for watching people eat and stuff and smack. Like that's even weird. But yeah, like whatever you call it, I don't, you know. But it's like that's even weird. So I seen a post about that, like, oh, y'all say anime weird, but y'all watch people eat on YouTube. Like, yeah, exactly. So it's like
y'all watch people prank each other, like
fake prank each other when you know that joint was script, like super script. Y'all watch YouTube couples they getting paid for what they're doing. Like, come on, like that's so corny. So to me, it's like I never really cared to be like, oh, you're a weirdo because you watched it. Because it's like, what? We all watch weird shit. It doesn't matter. Like, you're corny for even making fun of somebody for watching something. Like, that's dumb too. Like that's so stupid. So it's like, I never cared. You know, I didn't think it was a big deal to be like, oh, you're a weirdo for watching anime. It's like, you're a weirdo for even pointing out that I watch anime. Why you worry about me?
Yeah, it's always the same people who ended up like everybody watched Yu-Gi-Oh. That's an anime. We watch Pokemon. People watch Digimon.
Nah, like, I don't. Bro, Pokemon, I did watch.
I ain't saying you. I'm just saying in general. Like when you came home after school, you on the weekends, like, you watching Channel 6, you watching Channel 12, you watching Nick, you watching Disney. Like you're going to come across and like unless you really trying to swear up and down, you never watched no cartoons.
Like you really turned the channel.
I know who did that, and I'm not even gonna get into all that. But
like no,
I know people who do that, who did that in school.
If y'all don't get a life.
Y'all don't stop, yo.
Like y'all must never had a childhood.
But it's easy now, you know. It's easy to be like, you know, I'm a nerd
and I'm cool, and you know, I'm different.
Unfortunately, people can get away with it now because you got people like Lil Uzi who can watch anime and make it cool, and then talk about bitches and shooting niggas and shit.
Y'all corny.
Right, exactly.
Like y'all corny for that. But you know, I want to thank this guy. He really introduced me to some things, man. Never forget.
No, we gotta watch Fullmetal Alchemist. We gotta watch that. We gotta watch a lot of things.
We made a list.
We gotta watch a lot of things, but
anime's not weird, you know. Get into it, but also
anime's where I want my title. I still want my title.
You got your title,
I'm comfortable in my skin these days than I was like 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Alright, it's cool.
It's cool.
I'm good.
I can vouch because I never really watched anime.
I'm good. It's weird. I want it to be weird. I want people to leave it alone. I just thought about Avatar. We not even gonna get started. You know what? Stop.
Stop.
Cause I'm about to get triggered. I'm about to go.
It's about to be like hour video.
It's about to be like an hour. We already went over like. It's about to be 15 minutes or something.
No, it's good. I like it. I find things that I like in the anime. Find what you like. Don't be trying to hop on a bandwagon.
Watch it for you.
Like, come on, find things that you like.
All these people who was hyped over Avatar: The Last Airbender, the same amount of people didn't watch Legend of Korra. Because one, y'all did the same thing that these boomer ass Avatar fans did, and that's hate on Legend of Korra just because it's newer and because of the time skips and all that. Exactly. So y'all just bandwagon on that too and didn't even bother watch. The Legend of Korra wasn't on trending as long as Avatar Last Airbender was.
Like,
come on now. But
shit. Yeah.
It's just watch for you, man. Dude,
watch for you. Don't be watching for everybody else. Watch for you. If you watch something that everybody else don't watch, okay, be proud of that. Like, well, tell people about it. Recommend them to watch it. Why you
people do the same thing with superheroes and comics and Marvel. Like, a lot of y'all
y'all go to Comic Book, Comic-Con,
y'all didn't care about no
people
Batman.
Dressing up in characters, right?
Y'all did not care about no Batman, no Superman, no Ultron,
that energy wasn't like that when Infinity War came, right? When Endgame happened.
Thanos, no Justice League, no Aquaman, no nothing. No, especially Aquaman. People were saying Aquaman is the lamest ever for so long, and now y'all want to be fans. Get away from it.
Back it out of here
y'all
with that
fake.
shit.
Like, y'all fake. Once something is cool, then y'all want to.
Now y'all want to hop on it. Like,
we already know this about people, so I'm gonna stop right there.
I'm just gonna vouch for me. I ain't trying to hop on the bandwagon. You told me to try because certain things I may like, and I did. And I'm not gonna be like I'm a true anime fan. Like when I had the time, I watch anime. Be like, I watch anime. My sister be hyped because she's a huge anime fan too, and she be like, finally you can. Oh my god, tell this girl that you need to watch it. Tell this girl like She hype. I just told her that I finished watching Death, but she was like, wasn't that crazy? I'd be like, I would think about that joint like for 3 days after watching that joint.
That's how it be, man. It's hard stuff.
I was like, I can't believe that happened. That's crazy.
Good stuff.
And one thing before we end this, one thing about the anime, it definitely makes you think about reality stuff too. Like, what if this did happen, or what if that did happen? It definitely make you think about that. So keep in mind, like, anime ain't really corny. It's really good. Like, it really have you thinking.
Yep.
So thank you, buddy.
No, thank you for trying new things. A lot of people need to learn.
Learn something every day.